everyone, I just wanted to give you some hints and tips since we've been given the green light to doing face treatments. This is to help you as lash artists, but also to make your clients feel more comfortable. It's really important now that we're wearing visors to make sure that you've got your workspace set up exactly how you need it. With the visors, you can see probably that you can get a bit of a glare on it. So make sure that before you start lashing, you have everything set up and position your light to where you need it. If you don't do this before you start, you may get that glare and you won't be able to see what you're doing. Also, whilst talking about your workspace, it's really important that you just adapt. Working with a visor has been really, not difficult, but just different. So when you're, working over your client, just make sure that you are keeping that space. I know we all like to really get in depth when we're working and we kind of lose ourselves, but you do kind of knock into your visor with your tools. You will get used to it, but the first time you do start working, this is quite easy to do. So just be careful and just be conscious of the space that you are working in. On the bed. We haven't seen your clients feel more comfortable. But also to make your clients feel more comfortable. It's really important now that we're wearing visors to make sure that you've got your workspace set up exactly how you need it. With the visors, you can see probably that you can get a bit of a glare on it. So make sure that before you start lashing, you have everything set up and position your light to where you need it. If you don't do this before you start, you may get that glare and you won't be able to see what you're doing. It's really important that you just adapt. Also, just to make sure that you are checking your glue more frequently when we're working, making sure that you are refreshing your glue dot on your jade stone. It's always important to do this, but just making sure that we are refreshing that. Obviously, I think people are heavier breathing due to the masks and everything, just the environment. It's been really humid lately, but just make sure that you are refreshing that glue dot and getting used to the environment that you're working in. When we're prepping our clients, they will already have their mask on. The first thing I would do is pop some tape along their nose line here with the mask. This is going to stop any moisture escaping out of the mask. Obviously, we know moisture affects our adhesive. Moisture and adhesive, the two don't go together. When I place the under eye pads on Amy, I will also pop a little bit of tape at the bottom here. This just helps them stop moving about. Because obviously the mask is in the way, the pads don't have as much of the cheek area for them to nicely sit to. What I would also encourage you to do is get all your chatting out of the way before the client's on the bed. We haven't seen our clients for 5 months, so we know that we obviously want to, catch up on everything that they've been doing and we've been doing. However, we just don't want any further movement from the pad, so we need them to just lay here, have a lovely lash nap, and you get on with the beautiful set of lashes that you're going to create. And finally, just to say, make sure you're looking after yourself. I know that after 5 months, all your amazing clients want to book in with you all, and you're all super busy back to back with lashes. But just make sure that you are taking regular breaks, hydrating yourselves, drinking plenty. But when you do have your breaks, make sure that you remove your PPE, your masks, wash your hands before you have anything to eat or drink. And then after you've had your break, make sure that you put on a fresh mask. You should be cleaning down your visors in between each client and then replacing your mask after you've had anything to eat or drink too. I hope these tips were useful for you all, and that they were helpful.